Hello, welcome to Health Talk with Dr. Toyin. Today we'll be discussing chickenpox. Chickenpox got its name from the resemblance to boiled chickpea. I'm sure you didn't know that. It's caused by the varicella zoster virus and is mostly a disease of children less than 10 years old, although any age group can get it. It is more severe in those less than a year, pregnant women, and those with suppressed immune systems, like those with cancer. It occurs mostly between the months of March and May, but can occur any time of the year. It can be spread in three main ways. The first way is through direct person-to-person contact. The second way is through contact with airborne droplets. And the third way is through contact with articles like bedding or clothing. Most people get only one episode of chickenpox in their lives, and if they are exposed to the virus, they get another form which is called shingles. In a small proportion of the population, they get recurrent chickenpox infections. The interesting thing about chickenpox is the incubation period, which is the period between when the individual is exposed to the virus and when they develop the rashes, is about 14 to 21 days. And they are most infectious a few days before the rash actually appears. In that case, by the time somebody has a rash, the people that have been exposed to that person a few days prior might have already been exposed and might have even acquired the virus by that time. The rash starts out as being flat and then it becomes a bit raised. Later on, it appears as if there is fluid inside the rashes. And if really severe, the fluid now becomes pus. The rashes mostly occur on the face and the trunk, but can spread to the limbs, although rare. In those with severe illness, they can have problems with breathing or bleeding from the orifices, or things affecting the central nervous system like loss of consciousness. The rashes peak 48 hours after the first appearance, although you can get rashes up to 5 days after the appearance of the first one. When there is fever and rashes still appearing 6 days after the first rash, you need to seek medical advice. For pregnant women, you need to seek medical advice as you might need some blood tests, which will determine if you need to be given immunity through vaccination artificially. To help treat chickenpox, there is no treatment per se, as it is self-limiting and will go on its own. To help with the symptoms, things like paracetamol can be given if there's fever or pain. The use of calamine lotion helps with itch, and also chlorpheniramine or Piriton can also help with itch. In a few cases, antivirals such as acyclovir might need to be given for a week. In those that need to have vaccination, for children less than 13 years, one shot is given and it confers up to 90% immunity. For those more than 13 years, 2 shots need to be given 4 to 8 weeks apart and it confers about 75% immunity. I said earlier, for pregnant women, you might need to have the immunoglobulin injected into you to offer immunity, as it might affect the baby depending on where you are along your pregnancy journey. And for school children, you need to exclude them from school for 5 days from the onset of the rash. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, share the video, and until next week, smile because it's healthy. Bye.